Okay, I'm gonna try this again, y'all. Hey, YouTube. Hey, Cindy G here of the Cindy G Project, which is nothing but a project of my life and journey and all the crazy, weird, magical things that I do in and through my world and how I interact with others through that project. Also, I am the founder and the instructor for the Fibroid Healing Academy. And in this video, first of all, they make you do the little restriction thing. And if this is, click here if this video should be restricted for over 18, or no, I don't want my video restricted to over 18. No, I don't want it restricted, YouTube, to only those who are over 18, because I want the young folk to hear this. I want the young girls to hear this, the teenagers, the preteens, the teens that are just haven't made it to 18 yet. They need to hear this video and get this information so that they can so they can prevent them from experiencing fibroids. I wanted to talk today about why feeling good is key. Like, it is so vital if you want to heal yourself of fibroids naturally. Okay, so journey real quick, the elevator spill. Okay, so right now I'm a middle-aged woman, and some years ago I had 9 fibroids, and they nearly took me out of here. Not the fibroids, but the symptoms of the fibroids. I was feeling so bad for so many years, and literally I was about at the end of my rope, literally in critical ICU with severe hemorrhaging. And actually, I wasn't even hemorrhaging. I was already done with the 45-day bleed when I landed a spot in the critical ICU. So blood count 2.9, vital organs going down the drain, body functions going down the drain. Literally, I was in a state that wasn't fun at all. But in that state, sometimes it's those states that get you to your very lowest, most humble place that gives you the grand awakening. And that was my story. And so during that time, something connected, something clicked with me. I felt like the woman with the issue of blood that we read about in the Bible, in the scriptures, who had wasted all of her money, who had spent all of her everything, and who was like literally at square one. Like, it was bad, ground zero, if you will. And like her, I needed to touch the hem of the garment of the Lord Jesus Christ. And in my case, it was more of not touching any garments or fighting my way through a crowd or anything, but it was an aligning. It was an aligning with my true self. It was a getting into my own beingness and saying yes to, okay, yes, like giving up and letting go and giving in to that part of me that was really driving me and sustaining me. And that is that Holy Spirit part. That is that universal God part. That is that source energy part. That is the workings of our inner guidance system, my inner guidance system, that inner being, that part of you that just is always on fire, that part of you that never goes down in the dumps with us when we want to feel bad and down in the dumps. That part of us that lets us know why we know that being down in the dumps doesn't feel good because of that inner guidance system. So very exciting to be with you today, because I know what it feels like to not feel good. And I also now know the importance of feeling good in order to heal naturally. Okay. Why do I have to feel good, Cindy, when I don't feel good? Like, that doesn't even make sense. How can I feel good when I don't feel good? Well, it's the feeling good that it's in the not feeling good that helps to cause this situation in the first place. Those things that have come into our life and caused us to be kind of thrown off our square, if you will. It's those episodes, those events, those major life-changing situations that squelch our creativity, our hope, our life, our love, our faith. The squelches, like things happen and that we feel like, damn it, that didn't work out again, or that relationship was wrong for me again, or the job that I thought was my dream job turned out to be the dream nightmare. The nightmare job, not the dream job, but the nightmare. So, whatever it is, whatever it proves to be for you, it is in those contrasting situations. And I do got to say this real quickly. Let me go back. I shot a video for like 10 minutes and then my phone rang, and I need to put the phone on silent. I need to learn how to do that. My phone rang. Anyway, my phone rang, and I was completely interrupted and unable to finish the video, and it was so good. Okay, let me go back. I digress. So it's the contrasting situations in our life that let us know what we don't like to feel like, right? For example, contrast. Okay. You're in a hurry to get to a place that you're late for. You got a meeting or you got to get to work and you're running late because you couldn't find your keys. Contrast. It doesn't feel good. You're on high energy. Your adrenaline is flowing. You are stressed out right now. You can't find the keys and you got to be there in like 3 minutes. So that is a contrasting experience. It doesn't feel good in the body, and the body is going to react as such. So you got that you're shooting off that cortisol in the body, that stress hormone, right? Long periods of time, the stress hormone is doing nothing to serve you. Nothing to serve you because you're not being chased by a lion. It's not fight or flight. Now, in those conditions, obviously we understand that the stress hormone is validated. But for the things that we allow to take us way off of the positive path in a day, it doesn't serve us on a healing journey. It doesn't feel good to lose your keys, right, before work or before the big meeting or before the big event that you're late for. But it also doesn't serve you to be stressed out about it and to allow that cortisol to spend all that time, pumping into your body, pumping poison into your body. Really, is what it is. Stress makes us stupid. Okay, stress makes us stupid. It makes us lose our mind, and therefore we are not in a good feeling place that is a high vibration. So it's those vibrations that feel good. And if you need more information about that, let me just say this real quickly. We are all vibrational beings. As a result of being a vibrational being, whatever vibration that we're in tune with, whatever frequency we're on at any given time will determine how we feel in our body, and therefore how our body's responding to the stimulus, right, in our environment at that time. What the hell does that got to do with healing fibroids? I need to shrink these damn fibroids, and you need to tell me the 1, 2, 3 steps that you did to heal all 9 of your fibroids and shrink your body, shrink the fibroids out. I don't need to know nothing about the vibrational frequency. Well, yeah, you kind of do, because it is so vitally important, as important, if not more important, than the diet. Now, yes, we've got to change our diet. You've got to eat the high vibrational foods, high electric foods, highly alkaline foods. You got to get back to the plant-based diet, especially if you're in a crisis. So that means eliminating all meat, all dairy, all processed foods, all refined sugars, caffeine, alcohol. You have to release those things from your diet in order to reset your body's metabolism, reset your body's ability to reset your vital organs, if you will. Your filtering systems get clogged up when we dominate our bodies with bad foods, bad beverages, and bad thoughts, including those stressful situations that we allow to overtake us. And we're spending time stressed out for hours, days, weeks, months, years, decades. And guess what's happening? The fibroids are growing, multiplying, calling their cousins and their homeboys and they're setting up shop in your body. And the body is trying to it's actually trying to save you. That's what the fibroids are there for. So if you don't know, now you know, fibroids are not your enemy. So don't run to the doctor and let them start cutting and carving on your body because of fibroids, because of your body's intelligence to know that something is toxic, so it's trying to save you. Those tumors are there to try to save your life. They're trying to capture all of the toxins that are coming in on a regular basis. Those toxins that come in from stress, from food, from bad relationships, all of those things, from the tampons that have been dipped in bleach, dioxide, chloride, or whatever it's called. That is chlorine. It's toxic, and it causes inflammation and disruption, total disruption in your uterus. So you want to stop using those. You want to eliminate and give up the bad foods that don't serve you. I rampage about that all day, every day. But what I want you to know right now in this video is how important it is to feel good. Find ways to feel good so that your body can respond and your fibroids can heal. How do you do that, Cindy? Well, I do it through a series of things, through a couple of ways. Of course, I love being in the kitchen, so preparing healthy, delicious, beautiful meals is therapeutic for me. But another way that I do that is by meditating, quieting the noise out here so that I can elevate my connection with spirit, source energy, God, the universe. So you lower this crap out there, the noise. People say quieting your mind, but your mind doesn't ever really get quiet. But what you do is lower the vibration for all of that ruckus is going to get you caught up in the matrix. And you raise up your vibrational frequency to connect with what it is that you really want, which is results, right? And that comes through that quieting that part and elevating that spiritual part. Your spirit is so much bigger and badasserier than the badasserier. Your spirit is so much more dominating than your physical body. But because we get caught up in this part and we kind of get out of vibrational frequency with the spirit part, the frequency part, that's when we start to develop issues in the body, whether it's fibroids or cysts or diabetes or, hi Cassandra, you missed me. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad to be back. So I'm saying all this, listen, I want to help. And this is what I do. This is the work that I have now dedicated my life to, like helping other women to take those steps, to learn those processes and build those habits and those rituals, if you will, that really get you into a healing state fast. Like really walk you through, give you that framework, lay out that blueprint, find out what's going on with you individually so that we can tailor that and tailor that program for you. Right now, end of this month, I've got a special going on with my consulting where you can actually get an hour one-on-one talk with me for just $47. It's normally $97. It's just $47 through the rest of the month. And I'm also, there's a half off sale on the Fibroid Healing Academy. So, and that money that you spend toward the consultation, it definitely goes towards your balance for the whole academy. But listen, ladies, it's if nothing more, I don't know, like you can't say, people will ask me, ladies will ask me, well, tell me what you did. Here's what I did to heal all 9 fibroids that had me looking like I was 7 months pregnant. As you can see, I have no cuts, no cut. That's from back when I was pregnant 28 years ago, I guess the dark line. But no surgeries whatsoever, no pharmaceutical drugs. I refuse. It almost cost me my life. But hey, I look at myself as the sacrifice. So whatever you're going through, I promise you I've been through the worst of it. The freaking hemorrhaging, the pain. Oh God, the pain. But if I had known then what I know now, I would have just started meditating and visualizing, and I would have changed my diet back in high school. God, I think that it was sports that saved my life for that helped sustain me over these years, because I don't think, had it not been for sports, I don't know, it probably would have been a whole different story, because at least my body stayed active. with the workouts and and being an elite athlete, it wards off just being, not that I was eating healthy foods, because I was not. It was probably some of the worst eating ever, high school and college. So, but thank God I'm here, and I want to share and I want to teach. So yeah, so definitely you want to change the diet, change your lifestyle, change what you put in and on your body, like the products that you use on your body. Make sure that they're free of parabens and sulfates, and no animal testing. Make sure that it's that they're not necessarily organic, but at least they're free of those toxins. And live your best life. What is it? Think about this. Is what I asked the ladies during our interview, our strategy sessions. What would you be doing right now were it not for fibroids? If you had no fibroids, no heavy bleeding, no whatever your symptoms might be, maybe you don't have symptoms yet. Maybe you just got a little P fibroid size, and the doctor said, we're just going to watch and wait. We're going to wait and watch. That's what they told me. We're going to wait and watch. When it was a P size back in 1998, I had just come out of the music industry. I was, had been in Hollywood and had enjoyed, some years working with some of the biggest names in the industry, and from Faith Evans to Missy Elliott, Stevie J, and the Def Squad with Eric Sermon and Heavy D. Like, it was just a wonderful ride, wonderful ride. But it was the best time and the worst time of my life. So those bad times got into my memory, my cellular memory. And those bad times all throughout our lifetime, ladies, those bad times, those bad experiences, they get stored up into our cell and our cellular memory, and they kind of manifest later when we don't let go, and we're harboring, and we go back and we relive and relive and relive what didn't feel good. We just reactivate that bad feeling. We reactivate those toxicities in the body. So I want you to keep that in mind. So feeling good, finding ways to feel good, even when if you're bedridden like I was. Remember, I went from a pea size in 1998, where we're going to watch and wait, to 9 blossoming, blooming, freaking fibroids that took over my life. And my life for years revolved around my period, which was all the time, every 3 weeks, right? I bleed for 3 weeks, take a break, got a week to recover, and then I'm bleeding again for 3 more weeks, up to 45 days at a time. It was crazy. And when I think about it now, I'm like, oh my God, how did I endure that? It's because I did. And I'm glad I did, because it got my attention, folks. Like, it really did. I had to slow down. I had to come off the grid for a while and focus on me. I had to get inside of me and take care of me. And I had to get to know me. So many of us, we run through life grinding, working harder, because we think that harder work is going to get us the results. I've got some notes here about some, being on that grind, because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know about you, but I was out there manning up, and it was tearing up my womb. Well, so we've got to ask for what it is that we really want. And if more than anything, please don't go to war with your body parts. Please don't use words like, I'm just going to fight these fibroids. I'm going to fight these cysts. I'm going to fight this cancer. I'm going to fight this weight. I'm still in the fight, y'all. That's the way of the West. That's a freaking faulty premise of being able to, of a strategy to deal with some dis-ease in the body. We don't want to fight. You don't want to go to war. War is being a detachment, in a detachment with yourself. You want to be one with her, your womb, your goddess part, right? You want to be one. You don't want to fight. You don't want to go to war with the fibroids. The fibroids are actually your friends, because if they weren't there, that toxic waste and all that crap, all that shit that you need to get out of you would be going into your bloodstream, and you'd be dead. You wouldn't be watching this video. So thank the fibroids, but now let's get our womb back in alignment, and let's love on our womb the way that we know that we should, right? And we do that with nutritious foods, nutritionally dense food, plant-based foods, dark leafy green foods, lots and lots and lots of water. I love coconut water, drinking the smoothies during the day, eating the salads during the day, and maybe a cooked meal in the evening. But these simple steps, but definitely you want to get into meditation, some martial arts, some Tai Chi or Qigong, and you want to, if you need support, then you want to join a community like the Fibroid Healing Academy. If you're saying, well, that sounds all good, but God, okay, what do I do again? Like, what's the first step? What did you just say? If you need the pace and you need the coaching and you need the guidance and the collaboration and the community and the tribe and the support and the undergirding, then reach out to me. I would love to be a part of that. I'd love to be a part of your journey. We've got lots of, we've got several testimonials of women who have healed. They've done everything from healed 12 centimeters fibroids, 10 centimeter, 9 centimeters, having babies, getting their life back. Now they're on the journey and they're helping other women to heal. And I know, sisters and brothers, you know somebody too right now that is suffering. So feel free to reach out to me. You can send me an email. I'll put it in the description as well. Send me an email to the Fibroid Healing Academy at gmail.com. Fibroid Healing Academy at gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Let me know your name, where you're from, what's going on, and let's see if we can help get you on the path. Like, again, the 1 hour consultations right now through the end of the month, you can have as many as you like, $47, 1 hour, and we can put together a strategy. If you want to work more deeply with me and my community, then you can join the Fibroid Healing Academy for half price. Okay, for half price. That's 50% off. I had a Black Friday sale, and several took advantage of that. Some of you did not, so I hate you missed it. But it's still half off now, and take advantage of that. You can, if you need to split it up in a couple of payments, we might be able to do that as well, just based on your particular situation. All right, well, that's it for me for now. I'm going to get back to work, and I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video. Let me know what you're going through. I'm here to help. I am Cindy Goodson, also known as Cindy G of the Cindy G Project, and also of the Fibroid Healing Academy, and also of some other things, but we won't get into all of that right now. But you'll be seeing a lot of me real soon. 2020, new decade, baby. It's a whole lot of new stuff going on in and around this healing space. So join us. Take your part. Take your stance. Take control of your health. That's what we should do right now. Make a decision. Take control of your health, and let's get on the path together. All right. I'll see you on the next video. God bless. Bye.